Um, Found your quote from Lama Yeshe very interesting on the Buddhism is for healthy people.
Yeah.
So I was reading something recently, and it was talking about you could be using mind training, thinking that you're transforming the mind, but actually just repressing things, just papering them over, and they will be back.
Right.
How would you know?
First of all, we haven't talked about what is Buddhist therapy. If you have a psychology, then it follows there should be a therapy. So, as I've said a number of times tonight, Buddhism offers a complete psychology. We haven't talked about what then the therapy is, right? So, the therapy in Buddhist psychology is mind training. I like to say that as opposed to meditation, because mind training can happen in, well, meditation has a lot of connotations now in this culture. It includes meditation. We have to talk about what right meditation is and what maybe wrong meditation is. But mind training can also happen as one studies, as one debates, and other vehicles. Essentially, when we engage in mind training, in one way we could say we're going to do it wrong. It only makes sense, doesn't it? We're going to do it wrong. But the point of it is it's a learning process. And so the learning process is what the right part of it is. So our mind training, see, the reason it's wrong is because there's no end to the depth of mind training. The depth of training the mind is vast, okay? Is vast. So at our level, we're beginners, then we're going to make some errors. But there's something. It's very important to study, at least some. We have to study. I can't tell you how many people will say, yeah, I meditate. And I ask them, what do you mean by meditate? And they say, I watch my breath. That might be meditation. What else? Oh, I focus on a candle. Or many things, people. So, it's like, what do people mean by meditate? So in Buddhist psychology, meditation is a big part of mind training. We have to study what that is, okay? It doesn't mean you have to become a big scholar, but it does mean you have to know what is your... Because a lot of people think they're meditating when they're blissing out or spacing out. I get a little bit concerned about not a little bit concerned because mindfulness, fortunately, has become such a big trend. It's great. But I've also heard some people talking about mindfulness, and they're spacing out. I don't think there's that. I'm not sure that's productive. It's probably not. Okay? So we really need to go from a point of view of we do have to have the right information. So you need the right kind of instructions in meditation, what I believe is right. Now, also it depends what you're trying to achieve. So in other traditions, they have meditation based upon what they feel is the goal to achieve. So it's not like there's one, but when you start thinking about what's the goal, then we have to be very honest with ourselves what the goal is. So in Buddhist tradition, the goal is to develop a to develop the purity of the mind, or develop access to the pure mind, the clarity of mind. That is the goal. But there's many, many approaches. Meditation as well. There's many thousands and thousands of meditations to do. So we need to be clear which ones are going to be the ones that directly affect or impact our afflictions, our problems, and which those are just going to contribute to them. I think you need to have a little bit of some help, I think it's difficult to rely just on yourself. I think it's good to have someone that you can talk to. Because that's the whole problem. We've been doing this for zillions of lifetimes, deluding ourselves. Why aren't we enlightened by now?